Today we're making smoked sausage and sauerkraut on the Pit Barrel Junior. Stick around and we'll show you how we do it. Well, thanks for supporting Bartlow's Barbecue. If you haven't already done it, please subscribe as we grow on our barbecue journey together. Well, today we're using Italian sausage in the Pit Barrel accessory for sausage. It's got 4 slots for sausages, and that's what we're doing today. We're gonna be using a binder called duck fat spray. You don't have to do this step, but I like to make it a little bit more barbecue-esque, if you will. And so we're gonna spray all sides and throw down some rub. I'm using my own rub today, and then we're gonna be using the digital thermometer from Meat Stick. Slide it in, aiming for 160 degrees internal temperature. My guesstimate is it's about 45 minutes to cook. On average, the Pit Barrel temperature usually hits around 275 to 300 as its sweet spot. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this sausage, we're gonna hang it on the Pit Barrel, and then I'll bring you back after we smoke and hit that 165, 160, and make that sauerkraut and finish it off. So let's go. Let's set up the Pit Barrel with some charcoal. Today we're using Jealous Devil lump charcoal. It's my favorite. You could also use briquettes on here, depending on your preference. We're gonna be using a charcoal chimney here to light this up, and then once we get this lit, then we'll lower the charcoal basket below, and when this is burning white hot, we'll dump it in, and then we're ready to load the sausage. Let's go. Our chimney is lit, white hot, flames are coming from it. What I like to do now is I like to set this down for just a moment, shake it, make sure there's nothing coming out. I'm gonna put it down, it's just gonna be fine. And then get my rack out. And now I'm gonna lower the charcoal basket. One of the tips I like to do is put the wood chunks in. Today we're using cherry on top of the half basket of charcoal, so it's not hot at this point, and lower it down. And now we're gonna dump the charcoal in. All right, and now what I'm gonna do is use these rods to move the charcoal where I want it, making sure that we're getting good, even flames. And then load these in. And what you're gonna notice is I'm gonna be using the grill grate that drops like this. It's awesome. And this is gonna allow us to cook the sausage on one side, and then we're gonna be doing the sauerkraut on the grill grate on the other side. So we're gonna prepare that and put that in here. But for now, as we're letting this continue, the temperature come up to temperature here, the grill, we'll prepare everything else, and I'll bring you back out here and load it up. We just pulled off the smoked sausage, and look at that color. I'm gonna let it spin. You can see the drippings and that rub just adhered to the sausage. It looks, and I'm already can tell it's gonna taste incredible. I'm gonna set this aside as we continue to add on our sauerkraut ingredients. Now I've already added butter, garlic, cloves, and onions, and a little apple cider vinegar, and I let it been simmering. And now we're gonna be adding some, you could use beer, or you could use, this is Doc, which is like a Pepsi type of brand, and letting that continue to simmer. And now we're gonna add the sauerkraut and let this smoke for 20 minutes. And then we will begin to pair our sausage and our bread with the sauerkraut. I'm gonna bring you in and show you what this looks like. And I've really topped it off. Now this is for a smaller portion for just me and my wife and save it for the rest of the week. So that's why I'm only using a smaller cast iron, but we've topped it off with all those ingredients, let it simmer for 20 minutes, and then we'll be ready for the sausage to be paired up, ready to go. We have finished this smoked sausage and sauerkraut. It took about 45 minutes. What I anticipated, and you watch the process where we got this to 160, and then we put on the sauerkraut on that cast iron. I put tin foil around the sausage to keep it nice and warm, and then we added all the ingredients from butter to garlic cloves to some dock, some apple cider vinegar, your favorite rub, and obviously the sauerkraut. Let it all simmer for about 20 minutes, but what we did is we made sure the onions as well were translucent before we added all the other ingredients, specifically the sauerkraut. Let it simmer 20 minutes and you are golden ready to go. And then we just layered with some amazing mustard from TD's that I like, and then the sauerkraut on top, and do a little taste test and tell you what we think here. Oh yeah. I love all the flavors coming together from that mustard, the sauerkraut, and all those ingredients, and just smoked sausage tastes so good. This is such a simple recipe. You need to try it. If you don't have a pit barrel, this is an affordable smoker. It's one that I like to use in addition to my Kamado Joes. It's one that my family always loves to do it with me, my girls as well. So I've got a link in my description if you want to check out Pit Barrel. But man, this was awesome. Let YouTube know if you like this video by liking, commenting. Let me know what you thought of this cook, because that's the most important, is that we can have a conversation. If you've done something different or something stood out to you, I would love to hear from you. Put it in the comments. And again, from my backyard to yours, less hate, more love, good barbecue. Till next time.